Hello there and welcome to my reaction to Genshin Impact is a playable anime by Max Or. Um, it's a sequel to his original Genshin Impact video. Maybe he's gonna do them like every two big updates. Because he did the first one before Inazuma where it had only Monstadt and Liyue. And then now it's after Inazuma and Sumeru, so maybe then two more updates and we'll get part 3. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he enjoys the game more now and he'll do it every update. I don't know. I'll watch the video to find out, probably. Anyway, I don't want to speak more. Like and subscribe, become a member, let's begin. I just want to start this. For funsies.
This video is a cry for help. Genshin Impact is a playable anime, and that's pretty good since my videos are attempts to make watchable anime. I can't believe it, guys. They made a sequel to Stockholm Syndrome. Welcome to the world of T-Bot. You may have heard of it from all the free advertising that I'm doing. A beautiful post-apocalyptic nightmare world featuring a
paid advertising that other people doing.
Sorry, that's the wrong game. On our journey throughout the 7 nations, we will meet the world's most colorful cast of children, entrusted and empowered by the gods to wield elemental
female children, women children, girls, whatever. There's not a character that is a boy kid, which is a weird take from me, but
energy as
that's
dangerously
the case.
as possible. I'm just a big fan of the characters in this game. There is no reason in particular. Assemble your team of heroic psychopaths and begin blasting, boating, cooking your enemies alive.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Baby's first casino, and with enough time, it will become Baby's last casino. But most importantly, have fun, because the game will try to stop you. I can assure you that the visual novels are exactly what Dawei intended. So join me as I navigate one of the most beautiful, fantastical, and expensive game worlds ever made. One agonizing country at a time. This is it, guys. This is what $900 million can buy you. Are you having fun yet? Look, all I'm trying to say is, this is a weird episode.
Probably more now. I hope this isn't copyrighted. Alright.
Wow, I haven't been here in a...
Oh, it's a remake.
Welcome back to Monstadt. And yes, the game still displays your IP address, just in case you're a little bit too critical. This place is where the player learns how to fight, learns how to kill innocent animals, learns that they are bisexual as soon as they see Kaya. So I think it's a great opportunity to teach the basics.
He's not hiding his UID.
The environment here looks like it shares a polygon.
A lot of people send him stuff.
Is with our team. The Fulganasaria. Official. Every crew got the schizophrenic, personality disorder, mentally and physically deranged, wife material. I'm serious about that. There's a quest where you enter her mind and she fights her tulpa. End-user license agreement. Literally the only physical DPS. Possibly racist. Has the biggest slappy in T-Bot.
Yeah, I want her. But she's never
Zaria, who is dressed promiscuously, so we need to cover her up in appropriate garments. God, I wish nuns were real. With our team assembled, we are now able to do nothing because I haven't explained the game. Genshin Impact is a based character RPG where each character wields one of the 7 elements, all of them interacting completely nonsensically. Water buffs fire, ice freezes water, plants buff electricity, a fucking gas leak. Dendra requires 9 tabs of Khan Academy. My team is based on not playing the game as much as possible. There is genuinely no cooldown to freeze. By the way, what I'm showing you now is considered tame. The game is actually supposed to look mentally deranged. The numbers are helping me to understand what's happening. Of course, some characters are bad, and others are very bad, but many are absolutely game-changing. There are characters that straight up allow me to fly, at least through regular means. This one fights with a pogo stick, and this one doesn't fight at all. My Cox crit rate is -87. The game also allows us to choose from a lot of weapons. I think I have a few copies, each one with their own properties and substats. Sometimes too many substats. Like, goddamn, I'm fighting with a Wikipedia page. We've got bows, spears, paddles, big fish, sentient umbrella, child's bomb instructions. I hope you can see why there's a lot of variation. And also
it's my favorite
crafting. A lot of Chinese theory crafting. They take this game very seriously. Like, right outside of a KFC seriously. And if you're wondering about the gambling, well, hell, we'll get to it later. I have a lot to say about it. But for now, welcome to the land of the Anemo god.
The more money you spend, the more you have to say about it.
This guy's really jamming out. No chat, I'm not going to do that yoinky splinky. Oh my god, he just doesn't give a fuck.
Do it.
So what if I just Oh no, he can't be stopped. Well, I guess if he can't.
Oh, is that the quest
Monstadt
NPC?
is a depopulated anarchist state where there are no taxes, no police, and half the country is controlled by wolves. Wolves that you never actually see, unless you want to count Razor. I mean, there's the giant wolf, but he's kind of special.
That is true, there are no wolves.
As a result of this, nobody in Monstadt has any money. Except for the church, of course. The city is undergoing a crippling wine epidemic.
Same in my country.
It's a serious funding issue when the cavalry captain doesn't have a horse. Therefore, most of your time is going to be spent cleaning up their mess. Their singular mess. Because there is only one enemy in Monstadt. Yes, from the beautiful ruins of old to the peaks of Dragonspire.
Well, there are also
90% of the enemies you encounter are Hilichurls,
Russians.
a sentient race capable of empathy and complex thoughts. Which is why they must be destroyed. Literally take a random location in Monstadt. You are 10 seconds away from a Hilichurl. Why is that
probably
birthing itself? Really cool that the only organization in Mondstadt is dedicated
funny
to
flower.
They even have their own language, which I'm being quizzed on. Honestly, I'm a bit of a yay data
by
man myself. Really
Elon
feeling
Musk.
that moohoo yay today. Don't say Nini Zito, it's basically a slur. They didn't like that. Look, what I'm trying to say is this place has problems, but ultimately they are cool problems. Mondstadt may not be that very
It's solvable with
design,
violence.
or even have a story that I can't summarize in one sentence. The dragon was mean, and then he was nice. Sun Tzu. But ultimately, this is just the beginning of a long, long journey. This game is
Wasn't he
planned out
nice and then
7
mean and
years
then
in
nice
advance.
again?
So as far as the basics go, there is no better teacher than Mondstadt. But pretty much just the basics. I don't think I'm staying for the boss fights. What is happening? What the fuck am I seeing?
A lot of numbers. A lot of numbers.
Okay, can you stop playing for a sec?
No.
I need to go to my teapot!
Not allowed. Also, a real sentence for this game.
For the next stop on our War Crimes tour of the Balkans, we're heading to the Funny Nation. Post about this nation to instantly gain Reddit karma. And for that, we're going to need to climb as high as we can so we can deduce the direction. So we're going to this location on the map. If only there was a better way to view the world. Make sure to land on the elevator. Next, we're going to shit. We're going to
How are you doing
We're
that?
going to ascend to space.
Okay.
Why does that work like that? Oh my god, the planet's receding. I am alone in this hell on Earth. I think I'm
I need to find out how to do
for a
this.
little bit. You know, it's real bad when the moon is physically below you. Hang on, guys, it's getting kind of dark, so I'm just gonna change the time real quick.
Planet Celestia.
Well, folks, it was nice knowing you all. Never mind.
I mean, she's schizophrenic, not suicidal.
Hey guys,
I don't
Max
know what that
here,
meant.
and welcome to China. It's just China.
Been chilling.
I really hope I didn't just tank my social credit. In our previous of adventures, we
learned that
to learn
whole
the
thing,
basic
okay.
mechanics, and also race relations. So for Liyue, we're going to learn that we've been playing the game wrong. But before I can get to that, I need to explain my team.
How
I
so?
call it the hot shower by force. Lord knows we need it. Xi Jinping. Yes, this is a man. I know it's hard to tell. He is also ridiculously broken on account of his ability to make enemies wet. Interpret that information however you want. Hu Tao is the owner of a funeral parlor, and she could use a bit of new business. She is also the winner of the Most Terrifying Sims Award. Like, the thread just doesn't end. He's still writing them. Most reasonable Hu Tao.
Okay.
Yalan is a character that I play for the personality. She is also one of the most overpowered units in the game because she's a second Xingqiu. I don't even care that she's a federal psyop. I can fix her. And Toma, who is fucking spelled wrong. Just don't build Toma. With our team assembled, we're now
Why did you do it then?
combat because this team is ridiculous. Fortunately,
It's a
Genshin
weird
is not
team.
just a game about combat. It's a game about gambling. You see, Genshin Impact is what we call a gacha game because it has got me in its grasp, which means that the primary game mechanic is
It
chance.
gotcha.
Every character is chance. Every weapon is chance. Every piece of every build is fucking chance. Do
Yeah.
you know what it's like to have a mathematically impossible goblet? Goddamn elating. Hey, so I see you're trying to level up your crit rate. Well, that's
How
a weird
about
way to spell
HP?
defense. Fortunately, we can
defense?
predict the outcomes of our character roles using some Eastern philosophies. And the answer is 105 on average. But don't worry, you've got a lot of time. I guess we're gonna wait a day. Because only a few 5 stars are actually available, and sometimes they aren't available for 483 days. She's
Yeah.
in prison for racism.
But what are they going to do? Lock me up?
Naturally,
yeah.
their gambling addiction at any cost. And there's a few ways to do that. You could explore more, go on fantastic adventures, or find amazing treasures. if you want to stay poor. No, you see, the real money is made in the daily quests, which are a series of
It's
useful
actually
and
untrue.
missions, such as talking to people, murdering those people, talking to the Hilichurls.
Well, you're not running out.
Finding the weasel.
Before you run out of
There you
chests to
go.
find,
And
like I
jumping on mushrooms. Who the fuck commissioned me to do this? We also have the power to
You
send
get more
various
from that
characters on
than,
20-hour expeditions
dailies.
directly to the coal mines.
Depends on the time you
Guys,
wanna spend
I
in the game.
really need these 2,000 upgrade materials. It's just best you don't think about it too hard.
Yeah.
Greetings, traveler. I'm Astra Abyssal.
Okay.
What can I do for
Iron
you
Mouse.
Yeah, I'd like to send a child to the coal mines.
What?
Put her in for 20 hours.
today? But traveler, she's going to die.
The lithium is not going to mine itself, Catherine.
But
True.
traveler.
Do not question me, Catherine, or I'll have you stabbed in a future quest.
True. She's a robot anyway. Who cares?
Liyue is an
Goddamn.
authoritarian, militaristic oligarchy controlled by a committee of really hot lesbians. I believe in
Oh.
Ganyu supremacy. This nation is the
Okay.
land of contracts, and by entering, you have made the contract to not criticize the state. Consequently, Liyue is also where all money is printed on the planet. So, I guess Monstadt
Yeah.
is powered by hopes and dreams. And also, the card game. Look, Timmy, I know your dad's dead and all, but do you want to play Gwent? A minor side
Yeah,
effect of this is that
it
Liyue
does
is
give me
facing a
Witcher 3
violent
Gwent
crime
vibes.
epidemic. As in, the majority of enemies in Liyue are human, and even worse, they're poor. So poor, in fact, that they're forced to fight you with Molotov cocktails and farming equipment. What is your plan, my guy? The masculine urge to dig a hole. By the way, we're the good guys. Speaking of digging
Yeah,
holes,
still.
you should probably address this. It's a little difficult to ignore. You see, there are many beautiful places to see in Liyue, such as Night City, the fucking rice fields, the most annoying place to navigate on the earth. Like, please stop giving me commissions here. And then we have the Chasm, which
Just
is a
set 'em
super
up in this
underground labyrinth
specific
containing
region.
all of the game's eldritch horrors. And yes, this is just the entrance to the Chasm. Yeah, there's no sound effect for that. If you die down here, no one will hear your screams.
No metal pipe
as
again.
soon as you think you're done exploring, it just keeps going down. The devs had to add moon shoes to the game so I could keep playing it. Now that we're trapped
mean,
down here, we only have two options
it's
remaining.
not endless.
We need to mine and we need to craft. The second part will come later. Okay, so now it's
Yeah, you
later.
need a great sword
Unfortunately,
user
I
for
cannot
that.
craft a sense of humor. Look, what I'm trying to say is Liyue is a very diverse place. Certainly more diverse than Hilichurl Field number 6. But most importantly, Liyue is a land of questions. What secrets lie in this mysterious land? What adventures are still to be had? Am I gay now? It's almost enough to make you forget the nightmare
Possibly.
bit. And look,
By at
Liyue might
best.
have a few issues with organized crime, sea monster attacks. It happens twice. And the landscape always
Yeah.
trying to kill me. But hey, at least the story's up. It's okay. Can anyone
Yeah, it
tell
is-
me
it is
why,
okay.
like, why there's like a giant bird next to me? It's weird. Oh fuck, where am I? Diagon Alley.
Land the fucking place on it. Land is a safe word, really. Drop it.
What's up, gang? It's me, Artakito. What?
The hell? And there we go, new
Listen,
territory.
We need to reach Japan. Don't worry, I have a plan to bypass immigration. We are going to walk there. Yes, that's
Oh,
right. We're going
really?
to... Excuse me. We're going to travel underneath the ocean. So apparently I just have to,
Yeah.
That actually worked. Okay,
It
I
did,
think
yeah.
I've made a mistake. It's time to descend into the abyssal zone. Just to watch out for the void. What do I do about this? So I think I've been walking for, 20 minutes.
Yeah, you should have just done
Like this anymore.
quests.
Okay, we're pretty close now, so, I don't think we're close enough. Please no, please no, please no. How am I drowning there? What is up, my Thades and Gentlethems? Welcome to the land of
The what?
Inazuma, a home to nobody because no one is properly housed in Inazuma. Previously, Monstadt taught us how to play, and Liyue
This is
taught
Japan
us how
outside
to
of
sim.
Tokyo.
Well, the land of lightning is here to teach us that we have not felt true pain yet. But first, let's go over our team, which I will be calling the, Yandere Benzos. Yai Miko, Mommy, sorry, Sigma female, kidnapped a man and force feminized him. God, I wish that was me.
Traveler, I'm making a call-out post to my twitter.com.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm gonna piss on the fucking moon.
Bruce. You can literally
Oh.
name him Bruce. That is actually how
Yeah.
he appears in game. In fact, we could name him all kinds of things, such as Baby Girl, Dr. Ligma, Wabushidashangwo, Ballfart, Testicles. What is that? And last but not least, Hokushish, Hatsune Miku.
I can't remember what I named him. It was something stupid. Oh well.
This is literally just Miku. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. And Bennett, who is the single most overpowered
close.
unit in the game. Like, Genshin doesn't have power creep because of Bennett. Send this bitch to the coal mines and have his testicles exploded. Now, my previous teams, they were kind of nice.
That's
But
deserved.
this time, I'm not playing nice. I'm playing for funny numbers. Every single member is optimized beyond the boundaries of reason. I rolled 6 copies of Hatsune Miku, and now I can kill Tortellini in 2 attacks. It cost $50. Also, Bruce can fly, like actual flight. It breaks like half the game's AI when you do it. They're just very confused. My entire team is him shooting down at the peasants like an attack helicopter. Just don't ask me how long I farmed for this. I had to grind for this view.
It's kind of fun to play as, but I did not roll for them. For him. Because I'm poor.
Hang on a fucking
I have to
second.
make
She's wearing
choices.
socks in the water. Something is horribly wrong with this country.
She can freeze her
Inazuma
legs
is a
off.
third world isolationist dictatorship, mostly occupied by catastrophic disasters, both natural and man-made. But mostly man-made. Me and the fellas watching Oppenheimer in the IMAX. Inazuma is also engulfed in a decades-long civil war, resulting in mass unemployment and a refugee crisis.
Until you arrive in
This is
Nathan in 2
reflected in
days.
the enemy variety, because to visit Inazuma is to be accosted by hundreds of jacked homeless people. Like, these guys just stand in the rain all day. How do the Hilichurls have more shelter than this? It is also a land of many islands.
That's why
which all
Hilichurls
have their
are
own
weak.
individual insurgencies. So I think this is a great opportunity to educate you as to why you should never visit Inazuma. You know, besides the fucking puzzles. This shit is the work of Satan. Narugami Island is the only place in Inazuma resembling
Well, you know how they work,
civilization.
it's not
The
that
rest is
difficult.
basically just Martin Luther King Boulevard. The only disaster this island has to worry about is the government, and her name is the Raiden Shogun. Kanazuka is the first island to
I
be
love
made
that cutscene.
uninhabitable by
So
nuclear
cool.
weapons testing, which then proceeds to leak out of the elephant's foot in an amount so dangerous it makes Chernobyl look like clown college. I mean, I guess there's also the Kujo encampment, but we don't go to the Kujo encampment. Well, that's enough of that. Wait a minute.
But you did go there before.
Yashiori is an absolute nightmare on account of the non-stop lightning storm and slightly imposing giant skull. My favorite activity is
I wish that was
this place.
alive.
It limits the land the lightning can strike, so it just fucking whacks you. Looks like another beautiful day in the great land of Inazuma. Of course, I could fix the problem if I wanted to, but when I began the quest to remove the lightning, I was struck by it. I'm gonna take that as a sign from God. Seirai Island is what happens.
I think that
when
happened to
Mr.
me
Beast
as well.
donates 50 megatons of ionizing radiation to families in need. Like, this shit makes Evangelion look like a comedy special. The fact that there aren't even homeless people here probably tells you all you need to know.
would disagree with
Sumeru
that.
Island is a very isolated place, populated for thousands of years by bird-worshipping
ghosts.
savages who need their mineral resources exploited. President Biden, please send Raytheon missiles so I can buy Dasani water and Cheetos. I just think it has
No,
something
they
to do
went
with
to
the
Ukraine.
interdimensional dog. Watatsumi Island is really nice. Like,
I hate
what the fuck? Does
interdimensional
this even
dogs.
count as an island? It's just so beautiful. I sure hope it's not hiding some kind of horrifying dark secret.
Sure hope it doesn't hide the chest and not let me hit it 100%.
You get there by jumping into
months.
the giant hole, and it's like, how is this legal? Are the developers okay? This place was once home to a thriving
Are you?
civilization, which collapsed nearly instantly after they discovered TikTok. It also allows me to toggle the powers of the artificial sun. And holy shit, this 5G connection is crazy. Look, I think you've got the idea at this point. As much as I've talked about reactions and children, Genshin Impact at its core is an exploration game because it makes you explore your sexuality, and that fact alone makes Inazuma one of the best areas. If you don't count the story, please kill me, mommy. I've been a bad boy. And okay, this nation might be lacking in housing, basic infrastructure, and some unbombed land, but honestly, that's just part of the rustic charm. How else do you think this island got a giant crater? Just be glad you don't have to live in Inazuma.
True.
It's all fun and games until you piss off the geometry.
Well, someone pissed on the earth from the moon. These little videos.
Hi guys, it's me, Goro. Goro. Oh, is that peanut butter?
What the fuck?
He's a dog. He'll lick peanut butter off anything you put it on. Sumeru time.
Alright fellas, for our next stop, we're going to enter the weed land. We need to smoke that Zaza and fall unconscious. And to do that, all we have to do is not be stuck in Inazuma. So if you were a fan of our
gonna walk
undersea
again?
adventure, then don't worry. This glitch is much worse. All we've got to do is, whatever that was. I can't let go of the W button, by the way. Get ready to receive some Holy Spirit. Okay, so we're just going down to we're going to Silent Hill now. Sorry guys, it looks like we're
God.
meltdown. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Maxo. 1 second guys, my mom's calling me. Hey mom, 1 second, I'm flying to get that Zaza.
What does that mean?
It means I'm low-key in a battle bus.
Sometimes I wish you were normal.
Okay, where are we dropping, boys? Perfect landing.
Yeah. He did it a bit too early. Sumeru is not finished yet.
Hey there, my little Genshits. Welcome to the land
Might
of
add some
Sumeru
more
and
underground stuff.
Sumeru.
It's
Hit that
lacking
jump
right
scare.
now.
The only nation in Genshin Impact that can use the internet, mostly for racism.
Yeah.
Good to see that nothing's changed.
Yeah.
It is also absurdly gigantic. Like, the map screen can't even see all of it. But before we can get into the intricacies of Sumerian society, I have to explain my team. The kindergarten. Nikita is... I can explain.
A popular
girl
one.
10, but she is 10.
Among
Nikita
Genshin
is the literal god
voice
of knowledge,
actors.
if you count knowledge as the personal thoughts of every NPC in Sumeru, which she can read. Even when I log into Discord, there's no escaping her. Oh my fucking god, they're still typing it. How many emotes do these people have?
All of them.
Does watching you count as a hobby?
What?
I've actually been watching you for a long time already.
Excuse me, what? Nilu has a completely hollow skull.
Yeah.
There is nothing happening inside her head. She could not pass an eye exam. Sangonomiya Koko... Wait a minute, I've seen you before. But fellas, I've got something to admit. You see, Kokomi's damage scales on health, her healing scales on health, and yes,
Yeah.
even her health scales on health. So naturally,
Yup.
when it came time to build
Yes.
her, I used the wrong stat. It makes the numbers funnier. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Very cute.
Fair,
Anyway,
honestly,
her
fair.
playstyle is chill and relaxing. In fact, you don't even have to play as Yao Yao. You play as her artificial beast given life. It throws vegetables at them. How many people would you kill for Yao Yao is not the right question. The right question is how many people I would allow to live. Personally, I think this team is really good for not having a DPS, and we are going to need it for all the funny and interesting events this game has to offer. Because, dear viewer,
Yeah.
I lied to you. The best way to make money is not actually the Weasel minigame. It is participating in temporary
Yes.
event content, which I can only describe as punishment for developers who are too insane. Event content such as prop hunt.
I still think when a new
Discover
location comes
yourselves
out,
various
it's better
household
to
items to escape the wrath
explore
of
it.
Very stupid people. Oh
I'll
god, I
give
think
you
he's
more
got a
than daily.
whiff. Wow, guys, this is just like Genshin Impact.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay to see kids.
You know what? I think it's about time that I show off my winning strategies.
I mean, they're
Fellas,
free.
I've got a good feeling.
I was
about
playing
this
the wrong
one.
game all
All
along.
you gotta do is Yep. Next, you gotta do this. He will never
Yeah.
find me this way.
I've done that before.
Does he know? Oh my god, he doesn't know. Wait a second, no. Alright, fellas, I got a plan for this map. We're just gonna stand here. He has no clue. I can't. Why is it working like this? I'm sorry, guys. Looking up is really hard. I am torturing this man. You could say that he's among us. We also have event content like the boat minigame. I'm having so much fun with the boat minigame.
Yeah,
The
it's-
Pokemon tournament arc.
it's alright.
What is
Not my
happening on the
favorite.
screen? Does that man have a fucking gun? The beetle cockfighting. I've always
That was
wanted to be
fun.
a child. And my personal favorite, Chinese New Year.
That
Because
was
it makes
also
me the
fun.
most money. Just don't look up any of the cutscenes.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too, buzzing by, gotta know where
What the
you
fuck?
gotta
You know, Hu Tao, I think you've got some hidden talent. Please keep it hidden. That rap wasn't released. It fucking escaped.
Anything about the story? Except for using the internet for racism?
Kaya, you gotta watch out, buddy. You're rolling to the ragging too much. Sumeru
how
is
was
an
that?
autocratic Orwellian surveillance state with a little hint of apartheid, governed by the worst organization imaginable. University. This nation is the
No.
land of knowledge, with most of it being devoted to new, more efficient ways to be racist. And to that end, Sumeru is segregated between two distinct parts, each with their own unique ways to kill you. The forest is a terrifying safari hellscape, where
And
each
then
animal
the other
is
one
not
is
only
Sons
able
of the
to kill you,
Forest,
but
right?
is evolved to. We've got tigers, cows, crocodiles, robot dinosaur, fungus dinosaur. Welcome
It's a
to
chicken.
Jurassic Park. And my favorite animal type.
I guess that's what
poor
dinosaurs
people.
were.
But most importantly, the forest is where the white people live, and they're filling the library with video essays. This is the academia, who control Sumeru by spreading misinformation on the internet. Raiden, the academia doesn't want you to know this, but you can steal ducks from the public park. They're free,
No.
Raiden. The desert is a desolate, abandoned wasteland.
They will be
once
no
home to a
longer free
thriving
when I get to them.
civilization. Before the Caucasoids built a giant wall between them. Does anyone else think this is weird? We've got scorpions. We've got scorpions.
That's a
Welcome
tree.
to Jurassic Hell. We've got the never mind. So is he gonna like okay, and we've got
Just
worm
reset,
units.
it's fine.
But my personal favorite obstacle is
That happened to me in the middle of the fight with
gigantic
him.
fuck-off laser. There are, of course, even more enemies, but most of them are just liberal propaganda to make you believe that race mixing is a physical need. And fellas, it's working. But hey, the desert
Yeah.
isn't all that bad, as long as you ignore the racist genie quest. Motherfucker graduated from casual to competitive racism.
Alright, later, Max.
What? Wait.
I gotta go AFK real quick.
No, you can't do this to me. Look, the point is,
Do you know how much I sacrificed?
It's not even done, and also Liyue isn't done, and also Monstadt. But what Sumeru does have is an actually good story. Like, out of all the things I expected, Harvard building an Evangelion was not one of them.
Shinji!
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, the right
You can't tell me what to do anymore, Mom. I'm finally inside of another man. I am the all-knowing God. Jesus Christ, they really made this boss fight. Mobile game, by the way. So when you're exploring deep in the woods at 4
I'm scared to
a.m.,
unlock Genshin on my new phone.
Oases. God, I sure hope nothing
I don't
whimsical
want to lose it
happens here.
immediately.
Fighting more minorities. I'm trying to be a police officer. Or doing the 8-hour gnome people quest. That is a lot of side quests. There will always be
8
new
hours a bit
surprises in Sumeru. And if future
speed
content is
runny.
even a fraction as good as this, then I'm going to be playing this game for a very long time. Because, you know, I wasn't doing that already.
These are very well made. It's like AMVs from 2009.
What the fuck? Saito? Saito, where are you going? This man is fucking tweaking out right now.
He's sturdy with it. Someone died.
You know what, guys? Before I go, I want to give you all a fun tip that most Genshin players don't know.
Don't give cock on his teeth.
Is 18
Tip.
years old.
A reference! Let's go! Or a callback, whatever you want to call it, to the first video. Yay! And I do know that the age of consent is 18, and I like some voice actors. Anyway, this was good. This was... I feel like this was more of a... much more well edited, but less jokes in it, maybe, than the first one. I mean, it has been 2 years since the first one. He also put old in the title of the first one. And something else that doesn't load on my PC. Or maybe that is the point. It says just object of some kind. Anyway. Yeah. It's cool. I guess in 2 more years we're gonna get the next video for Genshin from Maxor. And until that happens, well, no, I'll react to whatever next one is probably. But thank you, everybody who watched this one with me. I appreciate it a lot. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.